Hello and welcome back. I'm B-Ball Joe and you're watching Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Some improvements are in order. First, color is a little different than I remember from yesterday. I started recording something and I just didn't feel it. It didn't feel right. The recording was just meh. And I didn't want to continue, so I stopped and I did a bunch of updates to my computer for drivers and stuff, and now it looks like everything is a little maybe sharper, maybe more intense. I'm not sure, but it looks different. I don't know if I like it or not. This is what it looks now. Let me know your thoughts. I can try to change the settings again. But what I was starting on thinking is, what I was starting on working on yesterday was there's a lot of vehicles going to the border post, which most of them are trains. We look at them, 1, 2, 3, I don't know, 8, 12. There's a lot of trains going here, picking up people and doing things, and this roundabout is kind of a showstopper because it is part of a junction here. This one is doing well, but over here there is a junction. There's a bunch of junctions here. There's a junction. There's really not a lot of room anywhere along this whole line that would actually allow us to improve that a little bit. And I did try something. I will show you what I did. It's on a different save because I didn't want to risk running risk of continuing something that I didn't want to do, and it was auto building and other things, but I wanted to try something. It's snow, so it's going to be very white. But this is what I came up with. I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it at all. I left the border post like it was, but I replaced the roundabout by 4 tracks that just go across wherever. Not wherever, but across this rail yard looking thing. And then I added a kind of trumpet where you can get to everywhere without crossing anything. So you can come in from this side over the bridge, turn in there. You can come in from this side under the bridge, and I was actually kind of pleased that this happened. You could cross here with a tunnel, and it kind of looks cool, but it's really not working that well. This is really not doing what I was hoping it would do. So yeah, I wasn't happy with this. Also, the game will only realize the left. I'll show you. It will only realize that there is a left path. If you look at the signal, this is red and this is red. This is red, so this path is taken, but this is not red. This is green all the way through. So having the extra path there doesn't change anything. So the throughput here is still not great. So yeah, this wasn't the right solution for what I wanted. So back to our main game. This can be improved, absolutely. There's improvements to be made. The roundabout is just not the best thing to do here. But the way I wanted to improve it didn't work out well. So I think I need to start improving in other places, and I have one in mind already. Because right now, there's a lot of trains trying to go through this little path. It's a lot of passenger trains, and I now have a lot of gondola trains, and it's just a lot of stuff is going on. And if you just saw, this guy was just using the roundabout to turn around from where he came. And that's not cool. That's not right. And I'm thinking, the other thing I don't want is I don't want to auto build. I don't want to set up something and then have to auto build anything, because I feel like I can plan for just adjusting the paths on all of this. I don't need to auto build anything. So that's what I'm going to try. And I'm going to start with this little intersection here. I know right now it doesn't look very busy, but it's also not very efficient. The main problem is a lot of trains go through this little area, and they just block and block and block, and this one rail path is just not cutting it. I need to change that, like, entirely. So that's what we're starting with. And that may be what we're going to do for a little while, because rail construction here is happening, but we're obviously not done, and there's obviously a lot more to do. And another problem that I have is our steel production is going slow because we always get stuck with passenger trains being locked up somewhere in here, and they're just not bringing the people that we need. And if we can improve our train network, that will help us. If I could improve the efficiency of just having less trains go to the border post, that would help. But I'm also considering just using ships. Just ignore the border post over here and put a nice harbor somewhere. I'm thinking over here is probably a good spot for a harbor, and I would want to put a shipyard somewhere over here because we have a lot of people that can produce or that can build ships. And then just start using ships to export all our excess anything. Over here is a great place for a big harbor. Just really far away. But that's what I'm thinking, and I would like to do that, but the way everything works right now, it's just not efficient enough. All of this train, this meat train that's here, gets stuck all the time. I can probably put 4 trains on here, but he would still not come through. Like, he should be already back. He's transporting enough meat to make it move. This one is happening, and I'm really happy with how this came out because it's actually almost ideal. I need to figure out how I'm gonna get someone to get to this piece of track. It really feels like a train could come in from the right here, go straight through, and go through here, then go through here, then go on here, and then just construct there. But for some reason, they're not okay with that. They're not doing what I expect them to do. So, yeah. I'll try this again, but earlier... Oh, now it's assigning it. Wonderful. Maybe the bridge wasn't done, but now it is. So all of this gets constructed, and when this is constructed, things should speed up a lot. This guy is just not playing ball, is he? Could you figure that out? And could you figure this out? Please? If I take this away, it will work. If I just add you back in, it kind of works. Okay. Yeah, sometimes we still have to babysit this, but everything is happening. Everything is producing. Everything is building. I mean, I'm really pretty happy with how quickly this is actually coming together. And over here, stuff is getting done too, but I can't have trains actually dropping anything off yet until the whole train network is done. But I really get the bug with the rail construction the way I did it last time, so I want to continue doing that, and that's what we're going to do now. I hope you don't mind. Improvements are something I actually quite enjoy in most big city builders like this, especially the sandbox ones, so I am pretty excited about this. Once that guy is through, I am going to get rid of this connection. That means this food train cannot get back to where he wants to go, and I think that's the food train, and that's fine. And also means that nobody can get to the train depot, which is not ideal, which just means this one is just going to sit around here until I figure out what to do with him. But he's not going to block anyone when he's sitting there, so, okay. I could have waited a second there and he would have actually made it somewhere, but that is done now. Also, this train depot needs to move. These are coal trains that I moved. These are part of the coal trains that come from down here and just drive across the whole map, but we don't need as much coal right now. As long as we have trains actually dropping off people here, it's fine. But let's get moving here, and I actually have a plan. Does this train depot have... It does have connection on the other side. We may or may not use that, or be able to move this. I would like to not have to remove this train depot, but I don't think we may not just not have a real choice. I think I have to move the road before I can actually move this train depot. And if I have to sell the trains that are in there, that's what we're going to do. But my plan is to put a parallel track here put a four-way intersection on one side, and the other side will just connect via bridge to it, so there's only one intersection here, and nothing is blocking. There's a lot going on with trains going here and trains going here. So, yeah. Oh, and then trains for gravel. So how many trains do we have? There are 2 trains going here, at least 2 trains coming here, but right now they can't even get there. So, honestly, what do we have here? There should be a lot of gravel trains that actually can't do anything right now. Are you a gravel train? No, you're that. This is a gravel train, though. So I need to fix this. Let's fix this. This can stay. This whole intersection can stay. This I do not like. I don't like that this is halfway single-tracked and halfway double-tracked. So let's fix this. That's the first thing we will fix. This one, again, I am not super excited about. This distribution office we're actually not using anymore, so I'm very much considering to just get rid of it. But I don't think right now is the time for that. Okay. This is something I would consider if this can come across like that. That's good. So I would want these to be just one directional, one way in, one way out, just like we have it beforehand. This one I would actually like to have working, but to make that work, I just have to remove some road. I'm pretty sure I can add the road back in when I have this one connected. And we have a pretty underbooked construction office here, so we can just get those done when we need them. Same thing here. I do see the power lines being connected there. Nobody is here. No, nobody is here. I promise. Yeah, that shouldn't have been that complicated. Alright, crossing 2 crows. What? I don't understand. Did this leave an intersection right where it wasn't required? Seems a little strange. Let's put that there. Rail. You can go there. But you are not willing to play ball here. Okay, there's road going out there, so we're just going to replace this. Yep, there was like a junction there that wasn't needed. Okay. You're still complaining. And it may also be complaining that I have the power line running right next to this, so... Let's see. If we run this back and try to make it a little more straight, will that work? Thanks, autosave. It's not perfectly straight, but it's better than it would have been otherwise. Okay, great. So that can work. This one I will just treat as like a siding, if you want. As long as I can get through this, which we can't because there's a tiny bend in the road. And it's the same reasoning as before. There is a little bit of... What do I even call that? A little bit of path. Come on. Come on. Come on. I hope not all improvement projects that I'm going to start will be this stubborn. But I feel like at some point during this game, you're just almost required to do this. So bear with me, please. These roads could turn into bridges eventually. I don't think that's super important right now, but this is what we're gonna do. Okay, so that side is almost done. It's not completely done, very obviously. But this is what we're going to do next. And honestly, I think all the trains that are really stuck now, I will just sell. I want to make this better. And it's going to be hard to make it better when I have trains in between that are just not plain ball. So here's our setup, just like we talked about. Let's raise this ground up just a little bit. And this is the basic junction setup that we had before. What I'm planning on doing is simply have another bridge over here to avoid a double junction, that we just have this as a butterfly junction that we already have on the other, that we already built over in zone 4 here. And just treat that as one junction that can go like both ways. It's essentially a roundabout if you want. It's a really long roundabout, so I'm hoping most trains will not try to go there. This whole area I don't like. It's also pretty obvious that I could just have the food section go north here. It doesn't have to go south right away. And figure things out from there, so I may try that. But I need to connect this construction office to this pathing. And I think we can do that pretty easy. I just have to do it right. And I think this will do the trick. Get these guys out here. This is only going to be a one-way connection, and I am okay with that. This one, however, needs to get a simple crossover. And I hope it will do it this way, because it's the only place where we can get cement. And we won't be able to rebuild this until... Actually, we maybe do the inside first. Do the inside first. I think there's a chance. I saw it. Doing this connects everything here to the construction office, plus it connects the gravel supply to both sides, and it connects this thing for whatever we want to use it for. I think I may reproduce or repurpose this to be wood, because this area, this coal area, we're not going to use anymore. I may actually tear down everything and create a couple more places where we can get more wood, but that is for later to decide. For right now, this one has to move. I don't think that's going to survive. And I should just remove all of the rail that we have down here, just because it's not going to do anything. I should probably put another rail depot somewhere here, maybe? This could connect easily to everything. Or even here. Maybe we'll do that. First, let's tell the construction office here to get going on all our stuff. Don't know if you noticed, but there hasn't been a rail crane stuck here for a very long time, so that gets me a little excited. Okay, next. Let's replace all of this. This will not be a junction like this anymore. There will be one junction here, definitely, and that'll be it. Thanks, autosave. I'm sure I needed you. Let's back this up just enough. Then we will throw another bridge here. And we will see how everything works out. Maybe this is not feasible and I need to do it in a different way, and that is totally fine. But I'm hoping it will just do what I want it to do. And that's why we're in the planning phase. That's why you play this game mostly on planning. because everything else gets really frustrating really, really fast. So we have to watch out that we give ourselves enough room to make this turn. I can't easily increase the length of this path. I'm doing this because I have to be able to still make a full butterfly. Is it butterfly? Just a four-way connection that we did before. And I don't know if I can do that if I do it this way. So let's see what we can do. I know, this is just cryptic me talking now. I know what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about. That's my bad. That's my fault. This one, I just wanted to lower. I'm doing the wrong one. Okay. This one's the one I'm a little worried about. But let's see. I can put the bridge out further. That shouldn't be a big problem. But I hope I don't have to. So let's see. The bridge has to go out a lot further. That's fine. I can just click that button. So let's put in our call it loops. Is it fair to call this loops? Yes, lower, lower. I know that can fit here. We've done this before, so thank you, excavators. I saw it. Right there. Put that guy there. This will still go out for a little way, like we had it before. And I'm hoping that after a little TLC... Oh, that's not going to work. I just have a lot more excavators here than I have bulldozers, so just lowering will be faster than evening out or flattening the area. That's fine. That's good. This is not quite what I want. Maybe there? Okay. Easy enough. Same drill. Half circle, and there. I really love how these look. I think good junction design is an art. I'm not good at it. I'm trying to do it right, and I'm trying to make it look pretty, but I am definitely a total beginner at this. So I just started this, but I'm really, really liking how this turns out every time. Great. So we have that one done. We do need our normal connections that we did last time, because everything needs to be connected to everything without crossing over itself. So there are no crossings. So this guy comes out here, easy enough. This guy comes out here. Always underestimate how much space this whole thing actually needs, but hey, that's okay. This one can go here. This one can then go... Aww. You're not playing ball. That's okay. This one is not quite ready yet. We may have to redo the little loop that's there. Not from there. From here. Yeah. Let's redo this one. Just flatten out this area. But not from there. And I'm sure that it will work just fine. Come on, come on. No. That's good. Why? What? Why? Why is it trying to do it differently now than it did before? Come on, game. Is this going to be a 30-minute episode? Probably not. I don't understand how this is so different now than it was just a little bit ago. Okay, now, can you... Would you please? Could you please? It's a little wonky. That is not going to stay there. No, 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 no. No, we can make it a little prettier. There and there. It's a little swing, but that's fine. And I'm thinking we should be able to maybe put a bridge across here. If not, we can put a bridge over here easily. Maybe over here is the easiest place to do it, even though I have a lot of roads sitting there right now. But let's see what we can raise. Because this is the only trick you need to know about. Just raise your ground and you can place a bridge. Couldn't raise it enough. Okay. Again, there's a lot of road over here. That's making this a little harder than it needs to be. I can remove the road. It's not actually doing anything, but it's right next to a power line, and that will be a pain to put back in. Okay, this doesn't want to play along. That's okay. We can raise this just a little bit. And at some point we should be high enough to actually get it over. Yeah, that's not going to work. It's barely available for any height. So on this hill, too much. There. There. And then I want you to go down. And make it look the same. Alright, we even have a slight turn. I think that is appropriate in this case. Go there. Go there. No, just give me the same one. Does this look the same? I think it looks the same, and I think it looks appropriate. Appropriate is somewhat important. Level this out. It's on a mountain. And you come back this way. I think this will be exactly almost like I planned it. So this is what I was talking about. I didn't want to do a double junction. Or two junctions right next to each other, because that is the main problem in most of my rail system as we have it. 31 minutes to get this one done. Wow. But yeah, this should make it work. So your problem is you can't make it back. Okay, let's fix that. Excuse you. There we go. Built that. I know this one could be built really easy from where we are, but it's not what we're doing. So why aren't you moving? Oh, because I have this a little silly. If we set them up like that, take this one, take this one, take this one, take this one. I really only ever need 2 trains to actually work on this at the same time. Why are you red? You are red because now everything is connected to everything. So let's put a signal on that side, and there's already signals here, but we need to change them to be a little different. We have to re-signal this whenever we're done. Now is not the time for that. Alright. These trains should be doing their thing now, I hope. And once they're done, we'll just continue. We only need 2 trains on here at the same time. This shouldn't take super long to actually get them to where I need them. And that is fine. Yeah. Ah, this is the food train that brings food out to here. How's our food doing? I think what the right thing to do is definitely sell this train. We're not going to use it for a while. This is a gravel train. We're not going to use it for a while. They're just blocking valuable real estate. But the right thing to do is to get a couple big trucks. Let's see what we have. Covered hole. I don't know, 3. And tell them to just do the work. No, don't go there. to tell them to do the work that the train was doing beforehand, which is bring food from there to... How many spots are in there? There's only 2. Yeah, to here. Wait until unload it. Go. And at least send 1 more. I'm not sure if I need many more. No, do both. I think there should be enough to do for both. For 3 trucks. That one train was doing beforehand. Great. What are you guys waiting for? This guy. This one's too much. You can't be performed via the station? No, but I want you to do that. Go here. Turn around. Turn around. Okay. This train, I'm assuming, is trying to get fuel. You're half full of fuel. Weird. Anyways. Everything is actually moving now, which is what we want. There should be trains everywhere that are kind of just parked. What do we have here? You're parked. You are waiting here. Why are you waiting here? Oh, because you are blocking yourself. Kind of. Interesting. Maybe I can fix that off screen at some point. Put this one there. This one here. Get rid of these 2. Should be fine. And then one here. That's the wrong one. No, that's the right one. And one there. And just another train connection here. And a couple more signals here. Great. So this is getting constructed. Over here should be constructed. You're blocking yourself. You're blocking yourself. Everyone's blocking everyone. Would be nice if they weren't, but they are. Set them up like this. Yeah. Too many cranes running around, doing the thing. I kind of want that, but I kind of don't want that. But here's where we are. So, yeah. These are the coal trains. I would like to keep them, but honestly, they're not important enough to me to sacrifice everything else, because I have to plan everything else too. The last thing I think I want to do right now, and this is kind of a not too much going on episode, but things that are going on are relatively important. Can I fit you in here? No, I cannot. I don't want to cram you in there again. I could fit you out here to be like an actual depot, but I like this one. This seems like a... This seems like a... This seems like a... I know, this is not important at all. This is... There's no significance to where I put this. I don't think there is. Unless there's a fire. That's the only thing that really matters for these. But I am not... I kind of like this. And then I want you to just connect on 2 ways there. I don't need it to connect on this side because these are already connected to everywhere in the network. So, yeah. Just do that. Get this one built. Shouldn't take super long. Once that one is done, I can get rid of whatever's going on here. What do we have going on here? Missing steel. How do you get steel? You bring steel here. Yeah, that's just the problem. That's why I want to fix this. My steel production is just abysmal for the amount of steel that I actually require to do everything that I want to do. Now, there is a good amount of steel here that I could allow myself to transport back to this area. And maybe I should do that. Is there any steel here? No. So that will be the problem. Steel will be the problem. I'll figure something out about the steel. So, thank you guys for watching. If you like what you saw, like and subscribe. There's still a giveaway. until the 31st. That should be the last day, so it should still be in the description down below. Sign up for it, get the game. Same rules apply. And thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Keep the comments up. They're awesome. There may be another episode or 2 or 3 about improving at least the rail network and just networking in general. So I hope you like this. Until next time, bye!